It's a peachy day here on Maspin. We're back with personal chef Bill Collins from chefbill.com. Now we're making peach and prosciutto crostinis.
Yes. Try saying that quickly.
It is difficult.
Too many vowels. Yeah, here's the thing that's great about this is it's easy to pull together as a last minute thing when you have everything ready, and even making the separate components is fast.
Okay.
So what
Good news.
always good news. And I started out with some garlic crostini. Just cut the French bread.
Okay, so
put in a little garlic and olive oil, smeared it over the top. Just a quick little brush of it. And that took about 4 minutes to put together.
Just a diagonal loaf like this?
Yep. And try and keep all your fingers. We've got the rest of the show to go.
There.
Did you put garlic powder or fresh garlic?
I use fresh garlic, but you can use garlic powder.
Did you rub it on? Or did you...
I took I brushed it on, but you can rub it on.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of times people actually take the garlic clove and they brush
That's
it.
what I used to
They
do,
rub
yeah.
it on the bread. That's fine. There's no wrong way to do it. There's so many different ways. What you really want is to get some of the garlic flavor on there. And I put just a little smear of olive oil on. Actually, I smeared the whole thing because I had the garlic together with it. And just to give it, help with the color, help with the browning, help with the crusting. But if you were to even just put plain old bread in the oven, it'll toast up perfectly, and won't be garlicky, but you'll have a nice crostini.
So that's easy too.
Easy. So now let's build them. We have slices of peach.
What else?
And we
Peaches.
learned how to cut them earlier in the show.
We did.
Now, you know what I'm wondering? Because we didn't cover this earlier, and
Yes.
it's been bothering me. You go to the grocery store, how do you pick the perfect peach? Or do you play it like bananas, where you pick some that are ripe now and some that are green?
Well, it all depends, and because there's no straightforward answer to that. You do want, depends when you're going to use them. Because a lot of times you pick up a peach, it seems so hard you could chip a tooth on it. So what you want to do is give that some time to ripen. You're not going to be able to use it that night. Although I'm going to talk about that a little bit at the end, because you can make a sauce out of that if you're going to be cooking it, and that's going to soften it up. But if you want to eat it raw,
Just a little
uncooked,
squishy.
give it, but you don't want to give it a real hard squish because you're gonna break it. So just kind of give it a little gently, a little firm, and see if there's some give to it, and that will be fine. That's all you need to do.
Okay.
So that's how you tell if it's ready or not.
Okay.
So now, what's great about this is you've got the saltiness of the prosciutto, you've got the sweet of the peach, and so what I like to do is I actually like to give this kind of a rustic, free-form look to it. Instead of trying to lay on and make the prosciutto nice and neat and nice even
Right.
lines
if
to
you're
it.
telling me that it can look messy,
Yeah,
then
you're all for it.
that's good news.
And anytime
Yeah.
you can substitute the word messy for rustic, I'm all for it.
Well, you see, me too.
Like,
Because,
oh, my house is rustic.
because that's a whole a home design thing.
Yeah.
So trendy right now too.
It is. And so what you want to do is just put on, because also by giving it that rustic look, instead of just laying it on top of there, you're giving a little height to the whole thing. So it's not
Yeah.
just laying on flat things, because when you look at the components of this could be a very flat appetizer. But this way, it's raised up. Plus,
Fluffy.
Plus prosciutto, this can run you $25 a pound.
What?
So, I mean, you can go a lot less than that, but the really nice stuff, about $25 a pound.
Is it worth, with prosciutto, spending for the good stuff?
Yes. Now, you don't have to go the full 25, but you don't want to get the generic $1.99. So what I suggest, but the great thing is you don't need a pound. As you saw, these 4, and I was very generous with that on there, that was 2 slices. So you can even go into them to the deli and say, I would like 4 slices of prosciutto, and they'll take care of it.
Great.
The next piece of this is take your peeler, every kitchen has one, and you can either do it right over the top and kind of give it a look like that.
More rustic.
More rustic, or if you wanted to make sure everybody got some individually, you could just kind of break it and put pieces on there like that.
Yes, and then the last finishing touch is the basil.
Is the basil, and Seth, if you will give me that knife back, please.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you handing me the handle first.
Oh, yeah.
And so that way we still have that third segment, is that you roll up the basil, roll up the leaves like it's like a sleeping bag.
Chiffonade.
Chiffonade, that's exactly what it's called, and you've got these great little
chiffonade.
shreds on there.
It looks
That's
great,
beautiful.
and we're going to come back with you a little bit later to make the dessert. But if you want
Absolutely.
a copy of these recipes and more, just visit us online, mymassappeal.com.